Have you ever stumbled upon those Nigerian comedy parodies of advertisements? I'm telling you, they are pure gold. It's like a whole new level of creativity and humor that just takes these familiar commercials and flips them on their heads. And let me tell you, Nigerians have a knack for turning the mundane into the hilarious. One of my favorites has to be the parody of that famous detergent commercial. You know the one, where they show a pristine white shirt being washed and coming out even whiter. Well, in this Nigerian version, they take it to a whole new level. Picture this. A guy wearing the whitest shirt you've ever seen, strutting down the street like he's on a runway. But instead of just washing the shirt, they show him going through all sorts of crazy scenarios, getting sprayed by a skunk, falling into a mud puddle, you name it. And every time he comes out looking even whiter than before. It's just so over the top and ridiculous that you can't help but laugh. Then there's the parody of that classic cola commercial, where they show people from all walks of life coming together over a bottle of soda. But in this Nigerian version, they take it in a completely different direction. They show a group of friends sitting around a table, each with a bottle of cola in front of them. And instead of sharing heartwarming moments, they start getting into a heated argument over who has the best taste in music. It escalates into a full-blown dance-off, with each person trying to outdo the other with their moves. It's just so unexpected and hilarious. You can't help but be entertained. MTN Everywhere You Parodies. MTN's ubiquitous slogan, "Everywhere You Go," has been humorously reimagined in numerous parodies. These skits often feature exaggerated scenarios where characters humorously interpret the concept of everywhere. For instance, comedians might portray someone encountering MTN network coverage even in the most unexpected and absurd places, like deep in a forest or atop a mountain. Indomie Noodles ad parodies. Indomie, a popular instant noodle brand in Nigeria, has inspired several comedic parodies. These parodies often exaggerate the brand's claims of quick preparation and delicious taste. Comedians may playfully depict situations where characters find creative and exaggerated ways to prepare Indomie noodles, showcasing humorous alternatives to the usual cooking methods. Peak Milk Milk of Niger parodies. Peak Milk's Milk of Niger campaign, celebrating Nigerian pride, has been subject to humorous reinterpretations. Comedians may create skits where characters humorously extol the virtues of peak milk in overly dramatic or unconventional ways, poking fun at the earnestness of the original advertisements while maintaining a sense of cultural pride. Glow Grandmasters of Data parodies. Glow's Grandmasters of Data campaign, emphasizing affordable and abundant data plans, has been parodied in comedic sketches. These parodies often exaggerate the benefits of Glow's data services, showcasing characters who hilariously navigate everyday situations with the aid of excessive data use, highlighting the campaign's messaging in an amusing and relatable manner. Nigerian Breweries beer ad parodies. Nigerian breweries beer advertisements, known for their celebration of friendship, joy, and Nigerian culture, have been humorously parodied. Comedians may create skits that humorously depict exaggerated scenarios involving the consumption of Nigerian breweries' beers, often adding comedic twists to the themes of camaraderie and enjoyment portrayed in the original ads. Pepsi Refresh Your World parodies. Pepsi's global campaign, Refresh Your World, has been reinterpreted in Nigerian comedy parodies. These parodies often feature exaggerated situations where characters humorously experience the supposed transformative effects of Pepsi, blending cultural references with comedic exaggeration to create entertaining reinterpretations of the original advertisements. Maggi Seasoning, Maggi Star parodies. Maggi Seasoning's Maggi Star campaign, highlighting the product's ability to enhance the flavor of meals, has inspired comedic reinterpretations. Comedians may create skits where characters humorously demonstrate the transformative power of Maggi seasoning in overly dramatic or unconventional cooking scenarios, emphasizing humor while playfully promoting the product's benefits. Airtel, the smartphone network parodies. Airtel's The Smartphone Network campaign, focusing on affordable smartphone plans and connectivity, has been subject to comedic reinterpretations. These parodies often feature characters who humorously navigate everyday situations with the aid of Airtel's services, highlighting the campaign's themes of connectivity and accessibility in a humorous and relatable manner. And let's not forget about the parody of that popular fast food commercial where they show people taking a bite of a burger and suddenly everything around them freezes. In this Nigerian version, they put a hilarious twist on it. They show a guy taking a bite of a burger, and instead of freezing, everyone around him starts dancing like they're in a music video. The whole scene turns into a full-blown dance party, with people busting out their best moves while the guy stands there, burger in hand, looking completely bewildered. It's just so random and absurd that you can't help but crack up. But what really sets these Nigerian comedy parodies apart is the way they infuse them with their own unique cultural references and humor. They take these familiar advertisements and make them relatable to their audience in a way that's both clever and entertaining. Whether it's poking fun at societal norms or highlighting the quirks of everyday life, they manage to strike a chord with viewers in a way that's both funny and thought-provoking. So the next time you come across one of these Nigerian comedy parodies of advertisements, do yourself a favor and give it a watch. I guarantee you'll be in for a treat. It's a refreshing take on the world of commercials, one that's filled with creativity, humor, and a whole lot of heart. And who knows, you might just find yourself laughing out loud at the sheer brilliance of it all.